Early Germanic tribes. The early Germanic tribes were a group of Indo-European peoples who lived in parts of modern Germany, Scandinavia, and the Low Countries. They were agrarian societies with strong warrior cultures, known for their decentralized social structures and tribal organizations. Significant tribes included the Cherushi, Goths, Vandals, Saxons, and Franks. The Cherushi, led by Arminius, famously defeated the Romans in the Battle of the Teutoburg Forest in 9 AD. The Goths played a key role in the fall of the Western Roman Empire. The Holy Roman Empire. The Holy Roman Empire was a multi-ethnic entity in Central Europe, including modern Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and parts of Italy and France. Founded by Otto I in 962, it was a loose federation of semi-independent regions rather than a unified state. The emperor was elected by a group of princes and bishops called electors, and while influential, his power was limited by the autonomy of these regions. The early Germanic tribes were the ancestors of many of the regions and peoples within the Holy Roman Empire. These tribes, such as the Franks, Saxons, and Bavarians, gradually settled and formed the core territories of the empire. The Frankish king Charlemagne, a descendant of these tribes, was crowned emperor in 800, laying the groundwork for the later Holy Roman Empire. The empire gradually weakened over time due to internal conflicts and external pressures. It was dissolved in 1806, following defeat by Napoleon Bonaparte, marking the end of its 1,000-year history. The Confederation of the Rhine. The Confederation of the Rhine was a coalition of German states created by Napoleon Bonaparte after he defeated the Holy Roman Empire. It included 16 states, later expanding to about 35. The Confederation served as a French satellite and buffer zone against Napoleon's enemies, particularly Austria and Prussia. Members of the Confederation of the Rhine provided military support to Napoleon and adopted reforms aligned with French interests. The Confederation dissolved in 1813 after Napoleon's defeat in the Battle of Leipzig, leading to the restoration of many of the previous German states and eventually the formation of the German Confederation in 1815. The German Confederation. The German Confederation was a loose association of 39 German-speaking states in Central Europe, established by the Congress of Vienna after the defeat of Napoleon. It was created to replace the dissolved Holy Roman Empire and to provide a framework for mutual defense and cooperation among the German states. The German Confederation was marked by internal conflicts and tensions, particularly between its two most powerful members, Austria and Prussia. These tensions eventually led to the Austro-Prussian War in 1866. After Prussia's victory, the Confederation was dissolved and replaced by the North German Confederation, which later paved the way for the unification of Germany in 1871. The North German Confederation. The North German Confederation was a federal state in northern Germany led by Prussia, created after the Austro-Prussian War. It included 22 German states north of the Main River and marked a significant step toward German unification. The Confederation had a constitution that established a federal government with a Reichstag, parliament, and a Bundesrat, federal council, representing the member states. Otto von Bismarck, the Prussian prime minister, played a key role in its formation and governance, utilizing it to strengthen Prussian dominance and promote German unity. The North German Confederation also standardized laws and policies across the member states, including economic and military cooperation. This unification of northern German states provided a framework for modernizing infrastructure and bolstering economic growth. After the Franco-Prussian War in 1870-1871, the southern German states joined the Confederation, leading to the proclamation of the German Empire in 1871, with the Prussian king becoming the German Emperor. The German Empire. The German Empire was the first unified German nation-state established after the Franco-Prussian War. It was proclaimed in 1871 in the Hall of Mirrors at the Palace of Versailles, with the King of Prussia, Wilhelm I, becoming the German Emperor. The empire consisted of 25 states, including 4 kingdoms, and was a federal monarchy with a strong central government. Otto von Bismarck, the Prussian prime minister, served as the first chancellor and played a crucial role in its creation and early governance. The German Empire experienced rapid industrialization, becoming a major European power. However, internal political tensions and militaristic policies contributed to its involvement in World War I. The empire ended in 1918 following Germany's defeat in the war and the abdication of Emperor Wilhelm II, leading to the establishment of the Weimar Republic. The Weimar Republic. The Republic was established in 1919 after Germany's defeat in World War I and it was like a ticking time bomb in Europe. The severe and harsh penalties imposed by the Allies made Germany like a bull waiting to enter the arena to destroy everything in its path. The Weimar Republic faced numerous challenges, including economic hardship, political instability, and social unrest. Hyperinflation in the early 1920s and the Great Depression in the late 1920s severely impacted the economy. Economic and political problems, along with Germany's strong desire for revenge, led to the rise of certain parties that aimed to restore Germany's former glory. One of these was the Noodle Party, led by the Austrian painter. The Republic ended in 1933 when the Austrian painter was appointed chancellor, leading to the rise of Noodle Germany. Noodle Germany. Noodle Germany was a totalitarian regime established under the Austrian painter and the Noodle Party. Once in power, the Austrian painter quickly consolidated control, dismantling democratic institutions and establishing a dictatorship. Central to Noodle ideology was the concept of racial superiority, particularly the belief in the racial superiority of the Aryan race. Germany became the strongest military power in the world and immediately began expanding to fulfill its desire to establish a great German empire. But the Allies, including USA, the Soviet Union, and the United Kingdom, eventually defeated Noodle Germany in May 1945, leading to the regime's collapse and the end of World War II. Most of the world, including Germans, hate the painter while they admire Bismarck. Even though they are two sides of the same coin, both wanted to create a great German empire and sought to expand in Europe and the world, and both caused wars that led to the deaths of hundreds of thousands. Perhaps their methods were different, and the painter was more brutal, but historians believe that the main reason for the painter's hatred and Bismarck's admiration is that the painter lost while Bismarck won. East and West Germany. After being the strongest just a few years ago, Germany has now fallen to a literal low point. When Germany lost World War I, most of the penalties were financial. However, it seems that a better plan was devised this time. Germany was divided into two separate states. Upon the Allies and the Soviet Union entering, horrific acts were committed, including, never mind. East Germany was a socialist state under Soviet influence, with a centralized economy and a one-party government. On the other hand, West Germany was a democratic state aligned with Western countries, with a capitalist economy and a multi-party system. The two countries were divided by the Berlin Wall. I think Bismarck would cry blood if he saw Germany in this state. But they reunified on October 3rd, 1990, after the USSR fall, to form the present-day Germany. And in the end, of course, we have modern Germany, the good and rich Germany. Let's just hope that a Fourth Reich does not form.